Hi everyone, this is Jackie Johnson, and I am going to talk to you about a really super awesome, my favorite technique in the whole world ever since I started. It's actually a manifesting technique, and I learned this through my amazing teacher and an enlightened master, Dr. Bhaskaran Pillai, formerly Dr. Sri Shiva Baba. Several years ago, I was blessed to meet him in Naples, Florida, when we did something called the Grace Light Empowerment Program. If you want more information, just go to his website. He's got all kinds of great websites. So much information for you that just your entire mind will just expand beyond nothing that you can imagine. My favorite technique, writing mantras. I know you've heard about chanting mantras, right? Well, it was really, really amazing because I'd never knew anything about writing mantras. And I was always I love writing affirmations. And I've seen affirmations do things in my life. That's why if you see, I write a lot of affirmations, and I have lots and lots of affirmations, and soon enough I will share my book, which has all kinds of affirmations and activities, and on YouTube now I've given you quite a few things from my book. Anyway, I watched things happen with certain things that I used to say. Just for example, I used to say I am a global psychic or intuitive or whatever I used to say. Well, that was before I even had a website. It was before I even had clients in other places. I used to say this. I used to do affirmations 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at night. I would sit there with this list and just claim. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. Well, can I just tell you that a lot has changed. I didn't have a website. I have a website. I now have a membership site as well, so I have 2 websites. I do conference calls. I do webinars. I was not doing those things, and I had no idea that I even had those abilities. And I claimed it, and I claimed it, and I claimed it, and I claimed it. I had no idea that I would have clients in many different countries. Never did I even imagine that. Okay, so this is, sorry. Oops, a little sneeze. So, first I'm starting with explaining about affirmations. Okay, what is a mantra? It is a sound. You're repeating it over and over and over. For instance, most people know this one. Oh, here, we'll make it easy. Om. Om. Like this. Om. Om. The sound of the universe. Sound of the everything. Om. The mantra. And as well, it's an affirmation, because what you're actually saying is to the universe, through the sound and through the words, you're declaring that you're everything, you are one, you are the everything and the nothing, the no thing. because no thing or nothing actually equals everything. Okay, we're not going to go into all this. That's why I was saying affirmations, because mantras are actually affirmations. You are affirming something. You're creating a connection with the sound. Okay, so here I meet this amazing teacher who then begins to share knowledge with us in reference to different sounds that create manifestations. And I found it fascinating. The first one I think he shared with us many years ago was KLEEM, and actually we're doing it again. KLEEM is an energy. It connects to the archetype Parvati. She is the goddess of the power of attraction, light, enlightenment, illumination, beautiful divine relationships, and in fact, you can go on Dr. Pillai's site and register for a challenge they're doing KLEEM on a daily basis. I think that was the first mantra I began to write. Well, let me tell you, you were supposed to write it 108 times a day for like 40 days or something. I am not really, I'm not remembering totally. But I began to write this mantra, and something began to move inside of me. And I began to love writing this mantra. I was like, wow, this is feeling amazing. And even more amazing, I began to attract things in my life through this mantra. I was like, wow, writing mantras is really a neat practice. I would write and write and write and write and write. Well, I then discovered a mantra, which is Brzee, like breeze, B-R-Z-E-E. An amazing mantra for wealth. I'm not going to go into the details of this mantra. You can go onto Dr. Pillai's site and you can read. And he has hundreds and hundreds of beautiful YouTubes that you can watch that will just completely transform your life, as they have done with mine. I began to write Brzee. I really, I was manifesting some things in my life, so I began to write Brzee. I actually wrote it 10,008 times. It didn't take that long, 7 or 8 hours. With mantra writing, you kind of have to be diligent, and you have to be consistent, because it's an energy, as everything is, just like doing affirmations. If you do an affirmation one day, and then you don't do it for another 3 weeks, what's it going to do for you, you know? Or you do it for 3 days, and then again you don't do it for another 3 weeks. It's nothing. Repetition. I can't remember the wonderful... There's a quote. Repetition is the greatest teacher, or repetition is the... something like that. Repetition's the greatest teacher. Our mind needs repetition, period. We need repetition. It just works that way. Because it goes in one ear and out the other. When we repeat it over and over, it becomes like a habit. Okay. Awesome, it's 2:22. And the angels are fully with us right now, and they are just winking and saying, go, 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 go. This is great information, Jackie, that you're sharing with the world. Okay. So I began to see miracles happening from me writing Brzee. Amazing. Amazing things. I manifested a trip to India several years ago. I manifested it through writing mantras. I began to move stuff over. That's what happens when you write mantras. It's like you move everything out of the way. And I've continuously been writing mantras over the years. Okay, so let me just show you. For instance, this is... Okay, you can also... There's a great mantra, Shreem Brazi. There it is. And that is a mantra for wealth. And that mantra took 1,500 years to... It was meditated to come into being, that mantra, Shreem Brazi. Actually, tell you a story. I was on a small trip, and I was gone for 10 days, and I wrote Gum, which is for Lord Ganesha, who clears all obstacles. So I wrote Gum 1,008 times a day, which doesn't take long, and I wrote Shreem Brazi 1,008 times a day. That's it. Okay? I came back after 10 days of being gone to back-to-back clients. For like 2 or 3 days, I had back-to-back clients where I used to work. I only worked there 2 or 3 days. It was absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to let you know that if you're writing mantras, or if you've never written mantras, this is such a great manifesting technique. So it quiets your brain, and how Dr. Pillai explains, it engages mind and body. Rather than just engaging mind with chanting mantras, you are actually engaging the body as well. So I just wanted to show you me and my mantra writing. Pages are good. Pages. I have more, many more. Oh, and I even have a picture that I was writing mantras, and a figure came through as I was writing mantras. That was really neat. And then something else happened today. And as I then, let me see if I have that picture. This is really super cool. Wait 1 second, let me get it. Okay, let me show you what came through today. It kind of blew my mind because I began to see, I write a lot of mantras, but I saw this happening with everything that I was writing. The hand of God is here. Check this out, everybody. Wait a minute. This is what is coming through my mantra writing. Do you see the hand? Well, I drew it, but in my vision, I began to see a hand in the center of all my writing. And you know what? It shows up on everything. And that shows you the divine is right here just saying, I'm here. I understand your writing, I hear you, and I am here. Is that cool? I had to share that with you. So I hope that sparks your life in just the most magnanimous way. Anyway, also, real quick, through Brazil, my husband has won money before, several times. I have manifested all kinds of clients, all kinds of amazing experiences. As I said, if you're writing mantras, keep writing. Keep being consistent. Keep doing it. Know you're right there on the edge. It'll happen. It'll happen. Keep doing it. I have lots and lots of mantras I've written, and it all depends on our karma, how many mantras we have to write to make these changes. Just keep doing it. Keep doing your Ho'oponopono. Keep working at it, everybody. Bring in the violet flame. Come on. We can do it. We are changing the world with one mantra at a time. And beautiful drops of love and grace. Alright. There you go. I hope you really enjoyed that one. Golden blessings to you. Namaste.